Hello, and welcome to the C++ Standard Template Library in Practice. My name is James Slocum. I've been programming with C++ for 11 years, specializing in high availability, real-time video streaming software and web services. C++ has changed a ton since when I first started learning it in college. Beginning with C++ 11, it is practically a whole new programming language, and it is not nearly as difficult as it was once thought to be. Let's take a look at what you'll be learning in this course. In this course, we will cover 7 key topics of the standard template library, covering C++ 11, C++ 14, and C++ 17 standards. We will start with an introduction section. In the introduction section, we will introduce the standard template library at a high level, as well as review the prerequisite knowledge that is needed to succeed in this course. Things like creating your own template classes and functions, the standard string and exception handling. We will also cover basic I/O and regular expressions. And then to wrap up this section, we will do a project. Next is the containers section, where we will cover the different types of containers that are available. I will teach you the specifics of each kind of container and what situations to use each one in. In the end, we will write our own container. And from there, we will cover iterators. In the iterator section, we will learn about how the iterator is C++'s answer to writing generic functions that can work on any container. We will learn about the different types of iterators and how they build upon each other. And finally, we will implement our own iterators, and then put those together in the algorithm section. In the algorithm section, we will cover all of the common tasks that are built into the language, everything from searching and sorting, counting, copying, moving, summing, and many more. This is a two-part section, so we're going to cover a lot. Next, we will cover I/O. In the I/O section, we will learn how C++ abstracts the concepts of input and output. The same algorithms and classes used to interact with the user on the console can also be used to write a file or read from a device. We will cover interacting with the console, files, and strings. At the end of the section, we will create an interactive accounting software that uses all of the concepts we've covered in this section. And then memory. Memory management is much different than the days of C++ 98. In the memory section, we will learn how to leverage the various classes and algorithms to have the compiler manage our memory for us. We will also cover allocators, and in the end, we will define our own allocator. And finally, we will finish up the core material with threading. In the threading section, we will learn about all of the great standard threading additions made in C++ 11 and after. We will learn how to use threading to perform multiple tasks simultaneously, and we will wrap up this section with a multi-threaded duplicate file finder project. Then, if you haven't had enough C++ by then, you could dive into the C++ 20 preview section and learn about 3 fantastic new features that are just around the corner. They are concepts, modules, and coroutines. To make the best use of this course, you must already know the fundamentals of C++. You should have a programming environment that you are comfortable with, set up and ready to go, and that environment should support C++ 17 or later. Each section is made up of several related concepts, and those topics are presented as follows. First, I will introduce you to the concept, explaining why it is important. Next, I will show you the details you need to actually use these concepts in your own projects. And finally, we will go through functional code examples that will reinforce the concepts covered. C++ is the shoulders on which the world of modern software sits. All the fancy new languages and virtual machines are all built with C++. Knowing C++ will help you understand how computers work at a lower level, as well as help you squeeze the maximum performance out of your machine. I look forward to being your guide to mastering the C++ standard template library. Thank you for watching.